So, good morning, everybody. Myself, Acharya Vishvendra, and today I'm going to discuss a worksheet on the binding energy. So, let's begin with the worksheet. So, here is the worksheet that what is binding energy. So, binding energy is delta m into c square, where delta m is the mass defect corresponding to a particular nuclei. Next is binding energy per nucleon. So the binding energy per nucleon is delta mc square by A, and here curve is being asked, so curve is like this as shown over here. Next is binding energy per nucleon is maximum for, so it is maximum for iron 56. 56 is the mass number of iron and atomic number is 26 over here. Next is variation of binding energy per nucleon, so it's a curve like this with the maximum value for iron 56. Next is binding energy per nucleon for stability region. So this is the stability region, the mid-level region, in which binding energy varies between 8.75 to 7.6 mega electron volt. Next question is energy released per fission. So it's about 200 mega electron volt. Next is energy released per fusion. So it is about 17.6 mega electron volt. Next is energy released per gram in fission. So it is about 8.2 into 10 is to power 10 joule. Next is energy released per gram in fusion. It is about 1.6 into 10 is to power 14 joule. Next is for a spontaneous nuclear reaction, Q is greater than 0 or mass of reactant is greater than that of product, and binding energy of product is greater than that of reactant. Next is binding energy for 3Li7. So it is 39.2 mega electron volt. Next is binding energy per nucleon for 3Li7. It is 5.6 mega electron volt. Next is dimensional formula of binding energy. So it is ml2 t minus 2. Next is SI unit of binding energy. It is joule. Next is CGS unit of binding energy. It is erg. Next is generally used unit of binding energy. It is mega electron volt. Now there is a question that a nuclei of m plus delta m dissociates into two daughter nuclei having m by 2 mass each, and it releases amount of the Q energy of the reaction is Q. Then is for the above reaction find mass defect. So mass defect is difference of mass of reactant and product. So it is delta m. Next is Q value. So it is delta mc square. Next is speed of B. So after calculations speed comes out to be C under root 2 delta m by m. Then is the speed of C. So both the sister nuclei are identical. So they'll be having identical speeds. Next is momentum of B. So momentum is mass into speed. That will be m by 2 C root twice delta m by m. Next is momentum of C. So both will be equal in magnitude. The same will be the answer. Next is kinetic energy of B. So that will be half of the energy, which is delta mc square by 2. Next is kinetic energy of C. That will be same. Then is a maximum binding energy per nucleon. So it is about 8.8 mega electron volt for iron 56. Next is for which nucleus binding energy per nucleon is maximum. So it is maximum for iron 56. Next is binding energy per nucleon for stability region. So it varies between 8.75 to 7.5 mega electron volt. So you have seen that these are the optimization worksheets for physics, which are developed with the vision to make sure that when you study, you are able to form the basic neural patterns so that you can crack your competitive exams. Basically what happens is when you study, the purpose is to transfer information to the mind brain system, and most of the students just take that as a one step process. So the result is that when they appear for exam, they are not able to retain that information. So storing information is the first step. You need to work on that information, you need to rack your brain, you need to contemplate things, you need to retain that information under different conditions. So that leads to formation of certain mind brain algorithms, formation of certain neural patterns, and those neural patterns are of use in the exams. So any competitive exam is cracked on the basis of the neural patterns. So if you just transfer information, it's not going to help you in cracking that competitive exam, so your entire preparation will be wasted. So we have tried our best to make sure that your study pattern aligns with the requirements of the exam, so that you can optimize your time, energy, emotions, and everything. Because ultimately, if you are not able to get the results, if you are unable to solve questions, if you are not able to solve problems, then you will get nothing. It's the harsh truth of life. By hook or by crook, the winner is always right and the loser is always wrong. Nobody asks you for the explanations, everybody has. So convert your study into neural pattern forming strategies, develop the neural patterns and practice them furiously in different cases using different permutations and combinations. Because by default, our mind brain system is optimized for survival things. So we just want to do things which makes us survive. But if you think to do something out of the box, then first step is to break down the you can say the flight mode of the mind, and focus on the problem solving skills, focus on your work. Only then you'll be able to crack the competitive exams. Thank you and have a nice day.